Guess who got a camera? Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be unboxing my Sony ZV-1F camera. I'm so excited because this is my first ever camera, and if you watched my last video you would know that I said I'm not really financially stable to buy a camera right now, but I have been so fortunate to get a little money here and there from my boyfriend's dad and my mom, and just little jobs here and there. I am so grateful and so excited for all the new opportunities that this camera is going to bring for vlogging and videos and book content. I just want to put a disclaimer out there. This video is not a Sony ZV-1F review by any means. It's just me unboxing the camera, which technically I've already unboxed the camera, but I'll still be re-unboxing it with you guys. And then I'll show you guys the quality of it. It's really great. I'm obsessed with it, but I'm not super knowledgeable in cameras and I'm still trying to learn all the settings. I've been watching lots of videos on it and just trying to learn everything that I need to about the camera, but I'm not educated enough to tell you guys how you should be setting your cameras or giving like a full in-depth review on this camera. Okay, this camera normally retails for around $600. I was lucky enough to find one on Facebook Marketplace. I did a little bargaining and I got the camera knocked down from $350 to $320. And then the lady that sold me, she was kind of saying that she wanted to sell a couple other things and a whole package with the camera for $500, but I don't really need all that extra stuff. I kind of just want the camera and she was fine with that. But when we showed up to meet, she gave me a 512 gigabyte SD card and some microphones for free. She was like, I don't need them. I don't want to try to sell them at this point, so you can just have them. Which, what the heck? Like, that is so kind and so like generous of her. But yeah, I just feel like I keep getting luckier and luckier, and 2026 is already off to a great start. Okay, let's get to the review. This is the box that she comes in. I got a black one, and I know they sell a white one as well, but I kind of just like the look of the black. And also this was the one I found on Facebook Marketplace, so I didn't really have a say in what color I got. Fresh when you open the box, there's some instruction manuals and stuff. I should probably read through them, but knowing me, I probably will not. And then inside is the camera and all the little accessories that come with it. I'll show you the little things first. We obviously have a charging cord, which is obviously something that I would need. And then we have the mic cover, which covers the microphone to block out any wind or extra sound that you might not want in your video. I haven't tried out the camera with this on yet, and I don't think that the lady used this at all. It looks fairly brand new and well kept and nice. I know that these kind of get gross looking after a little bit, but this one looks fairly nice, so I'm assuming she didn't use it. And then of course we have the camera. This camera comes with a screen that flips out and then reverses so that you can film this way and see yourself. It's also really nice because you can flip it back so you're looking at it this way if you want to be recording like this or taking pictures, but you can also flip it so that your screen is protected when you want to throw it in a bag or in a pocket or stuff like that. I know that you can get screen protectors too, and I think I might do that just as an extra precaution, but I really like this feature about the camera. As far as the lens, it has this lens cover on it, which you can take on and off. And then here we are. It's so cute. I'm literally obsessed with it. One thing I love about the camera so far is that it's touchscreen. So I can literally just click things down here and it'll go straight to whatever I want it to. It also has so many settings, like tons and tons, all down here, all of these, like so much to go through. So it's really thorough. There's a lot of options to pick through and you can customize this as much as you want. As far as the buttons up here, here's that little thing that the mic cover would go into, and then it would hang over and cover the mic right here. Here's the on and off button. Here is the mode changing button. I don't know what this version is yet, so I'll have to play around with that a little bit more, but there's camera for just pictures, and then there's video. This button is to blur or unblur the background so that you can get a clearer focus on your face. This button is for camera pictures, and then also zoom option right here. And then this is for video. Off to the side, you have all of these ports either for charging or connecting mics or other things like that. And then underneath is the battery and SD card holder. You literally just flick this blue lever and the battery pops right out, or you press this and then your SD card pops right out. I've heard a lot of things about this camera being a great beginner camera. Of course, every camera has its pros and cons. One thing I've heard about this one is that the battery life isn't that good, so people recommend you get a couple spare batteries, which I do not have. But again, I'm just starting out, so I'm kind of just learning the world of cameras, vlogging cameras specifically. So I'm sure once I get in the flow of actually making videos and transferring things on here, that it'll get easier to understand what I do and don't need. Another thing people say is that this one doesn't have a flash. You can buy ring lights or little flash attachments that go up here, and they're not that badly priced on Amazon, but again, I'm still learning, so I don't know if I would actually need one or want one. I don't really film much at night, and then I don't know if I'm going to be using this much for pictures anyways, so I don't think I would need a flash attachment, at least right off the bat. I have ring lights and other lighting sources, so I think I'm good on that spectrum for a little bit, but if I am using this for both pictures and video, I might want to look into purchasing a flash soon. A couple other things I see people buying for these is cases, screen protectors as I mentioned, and then there's a grip attachment that you can get that basically just gives you a more girthy grip right there, and then it kind of plugs into the bottom down here and you can hold your camera a little easier. So I'll have to look into some of that stuff, but for now I'm really happy with just the base camera, and I'm so excited to explore the quality and different settings and everything about it. My boyfriend's also pretty familiar with cameras, so he's kind of helping me figure some things out, but also, I know quite a bit about cameras just from him, so things like ISO settings or exposure, all of that I've been having fun playing around with. I will say the auto settings on here are really great already. Okay, I've been trying to get my phone camera to focus to this, but it won't. This is not the camera quality, I promise you. It's literally just my phone camera not focusing, but you can see that the lighting and everything is really great already. It looks a little white on here because of my phone, but I will record on this in a second just so you can see the quality of it and everything. It's really great. I'm really enjoying it so far. Okay, as I mentioned, she gave me the SD card as another extra thing on top, but she also gave me these microphones. I haven't looked at them too much yet, but they look really good quality, and I think they'll be fun to play around with and use. The camera already has a pretty great mic. I've done a couple of video transfers from my camera to my phone to just see how the quality looks and the mic, sound, everything like that, and it sounds really great already. But I think mics would be really fun to use if I was out in public or just kind of farther away from the camera. But yeah, so this set comes with its own charging thing as well, a couple ports so you can connect things, a plug-in clip-on mic if I wanted to have it right here, another wind blocker for that one, and then in this pouch it comes with a plug-in adapter, which this is for Bluetooth, another charging port, and then the little Bluetooth mic. This one's really cute because it can clip onto things, or you can literally just hold it, or you know, put it somewhere that's kind of nearby. I'm excited to play around with these too. I told her I didn't need mics because I didn't really want to pay for a bunch of things that I didn't know I would actually use, but since I got them for free, I'll definitely be trying them out and seeing how they pair with the camera. Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the camera to show you guys the quality. Here we are. This is filming with the Sony ZV-1F. I hope there was a quality change. I'm sure there was. I love it. I feel like I just want to keep looking over at the screen. That's the only thing I'm kind of worried about when I'm filming. I already tend to do that with my phone. I'll look over a little bit at the screen versus the camera, but I don't know. I'm loving it. I don't have any words. I'll show you guys a couple features just using my face as an example of the quality. Here is the zoom feature. A main thing people were saying is that they didn't like how little it zoomed in and out. And this camera is supposed to have a slightly wider lens than the Sony ZV-1, which is what people were wanting for their vlogging. But when you put it on recording, the camera cuts it back down to the regular size. I don't seem to mind it though. I feel like this is a pretty great space that I'm working with. I don't feel like I'm trying to fit in a box anywhere. I don't feel like I mean, if it was zoomed in, this is a bit much. But way out here, I feel like you can see the normal half of me that you would if I was just doing a regular sit down video, and then you can still see my entire room background behind me, so I think it's great. Okay, little warning, I'm gonna come up close here. I just want to show you the incredible quality of my face. Like, it's crazy. Look how good I can't believe how good my lashes look. But yeah, it's autofocusing by itself, and then if I were to like put something up like this, my ring, it'll autofocus on that, but you can also use the little camera button up there to focus it yourself. I love too, there's a product feature on here, so if I were ever showing you guys like a product I had, I would just hold it up and I could click the product feature and it would make everything super blurred in the background to focus just on the product. So when I was doing my Christmas haul, that would have been really nice, especially when I was trying to show you guys my watch and everything. Remember when that wouldn't focus? So annoying. Now it does. It does take a minute to autofocus, but again, if it's taking too long, you can literally just press the camera manual focus and it'll be great. Anyways, I think that's all I have for you guys today. I kind of just wanted this to be a short and sweet little unboxing haul of my new camera. I'm so excited for it. I'm so grateful for everyone who pitched in money. Shout out to Logan's dad too. Kevin, I love you so much. Thank you. You're the reason this camera is here. Genuinely, you are the reason this camera is here. This camera is gonna bring so many opportunities in 2026. I am ecstatic to be vlogging with it. I already have a couple of video ideas planned for my first week back at college. But with all that said, I hope that this little video convinced you to go and get yourself a camera if you're wanting to start vlogging or start a YouTube channel in the new year. I know that I'm trying to be consistent, and anyone out there who's wanting to be consistent too, I believe in you. You got this, and we got this. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, week, year. Happy 2026, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!